Mindy Carson and Ray Anthony and his orchestra at the Armory. Let's go to town. Corporal Eddie Carter reporting in for my buddies and our friends here in the Armory, where there's standing room only, and not a lot of that, to hear our singing star of the month, Miss Mindy Carson, and our band of the month, Ray Anthony and his orchestra. Mindy, speaking for all my gang, it's great to have you with us again.
You know me, Eddie. I love to sing for you and your buddies.
Genial host, may I offer a toast to the service we highly regard. On the ground, in the air, on alert everywhere, here's a toast to the National Guard. I'm glad that you invited me to sing here, especially with Ray Anthony and his crew. Puts me in mind of a song now. It should only happen to you, and you, and you. You should all be lucky in love, lucky in love. What else matters if you're lucky in love? Good breaks a few skies are blue, but bad luck scatters when your honey's with you. Never mind if at poker you're green, if you're ace high with a beautiful queen, then you are lucky in love. Lucky in love, everything is great if you're lucky in love.
Say, do you veterans realize that all the know-how you got in the service is worth a lot to you right now? That's right. The National Guard is looking for men with your experience, so cash in on it. You'll have a big head start on the men who haven't had your experience. You'll be earning about 1/6 the base pay you earned in the service for only a couple of hours training every week. Add on full pay for 2 weeks at camp every summer, and you've bolstered your regular income. You'll be serving in your own hometown unit with friends and neighbors. You can continue going to school or hold down a job or run your own business at the same time. Think it over, fellas. Contact your local Guard unit for any further information. That's as snappy a musical portrait of a ball player as ever I heard.
Say, Eddie, you don't know of a ball team that could use a girl on third base, do you? I play pretty well, even if I do say so myself.
Sorry, Mindy, third base is taken. But we always have an opening for a song by the sweetheart of the National Guard. And since the song is Little Things Mean a Lot, well, we could take a lot of that. Okay?
Okay, but I'd still like to take a chance and try out that third base.
Blow me a kiss from across the room. Say I look nice when I'm not. Touch my hair when you pass my chair. Little things mean a lot. Give me your arm as we cross the street. Call me at 6 on the dot. A line a day when you're far away. Little things mean a lot. Don't try to buy me diamonds and pearls, champagne, sables, and such. I never cared much for diamonds and pearls, 'cause honestly, honey, they just cost money. Give me your hand when I've lost the way. Give me your shoulder to cry on. Whether the day is bright or gray, give me your heart to rely on. Send me the warmth of a secret smile to show me you haven't forgot. For now and forever, always and ever, little things mean a
The next one really packs a wallop, Eddie. It's about the National Guard, and in my book, that's something to sing about.
You're in style when you step with the National Guard on any main street, USA. All the men you parade with were kids you once played with. They're doing a big job today. You can learn while you earn with the National Guard. A million right guys can't be wrong. You're in style when you step with the National Guard to keep America strong.
Ah, that's swell, Mindy. And speaking of keeping America strong, the Guard has been assigned an important role to help defend the country against a surprise enemy air attack. Right now, National Guard anti-aircraft units are beginning to man many gun positions guarding strategic targets all over the country. These National Guard anti-aircraft batteries need your help. That's where you veterans with know-how come in. If you're under 55 years of age, no matter what branch of the service you are in, become a member of one of these National Guard anti-aircraft units. In case of an emergency, your job would be to help man National Guard anti-aircraft defenses guarding strategic targets in your hometown area. Contact your local Guard unit. That's Ray Anthony and his orchestra sounding off in honor of Oklahoma's 45th Division of the National Guard with Thunderbird. After something like Thunderbird, I guess there's nothing left to do but lock up the armory until the next session. That'll be next week, of course, and my buddies in the Guard and I hope you'll be joining us. It'll be worth your while because our singing star of the month, Mindy Carson, will be here.
Anytime the Guard invites me over, Eddie, I come a-running.
What's the good word from the band of the month, Ray?
Eddie, I'll say here, sir, when you yell for Anthony.
Good. You see, we'll have quite a turnout here, so join us next week if you can. Meanwhile, this is Corporal Eddie Carter speaking for my buddies in the National Guard, your friends and neighbors who help keep our country strong by keeping our guard up.
The National Guard is ready on the land and in the air. The National Guard is ready to defend you everywhere.
Here is your announcer with the address of your National Guard headquarters.